cried the sparrow.
You're listening to the Sailing into Oblivion podcast, where we sit down with everyday people who do extraordinary things. I'm your host, Jerome Rand.
That is absolutely perfect. Thomas Murphy, welcome back to the show. We're in the shack. The shack is clean.
Yeah.
The shack is beautiful.
Yeah, I went over it today, swept the rugs, cleaned her out.
Well, it shows.
Organization.
It smells quite nice.
No, thanks. I got some incense at the grasshopper shop.
Well, today, and I'm going to start off with a mango claw. Actually, no. Switching over to the tangerine, my favorite.
Tangerine.
Yes. Today, we're going to forego the normal, intro with all that sort of stuff. And, it's all about me and support my podcast. And we're going to switch things up today because we're going to be regaled with the story in which Thomas Murphy, a wild man by any account, someone who lives life to the fullest, sometimes crosses the line into the wrong side of the law.
Lines can be broken.
Lines can be broken. But hey, it happens. Mistakes get made. Things go awry in public places, and that's what we need
You don't get in trouble sitting on the couch all day.
That is true. Wise words from the Oracle himself. So we are going to be linking in the description a video from the actual cruiser, from the back of the car, which is a little bit entertaining and definitely very telling. But also, and that's on, what's the TikTok handle?
Thomas Murphy 64 Lob.
Thomas 64 Lob.
L-O-B. All
Nice.
lowercase.
On TikTok. That's going to be pretty good to check out. And then also, any one-time donations via PayPal or Venmo, which these will be linked in the description, those just earmark them for Murph and for the next week or so while I'm still up here in Maine, and I can switch that to some fast cash for my buddy Murph to pay whatever fine gets thrown down from the justice system. Well, you can guarantee it's going to go right into his hands. So,
wow, what a guy. What a legend.
Without,
I knew I liked you for some reason.
well, Murph, we got to support our friends, and it's not always, rainbows and butterflies.
Nope, it ain't. It's all right. Life is like a roller coaster, full of ups and downs, but you don't let it get you down. You just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and give a hell the next day.
Yeah, and I think a big part of it is, when chips are down, when things aren't going well, it's pushing yourself to know that, we're going to get through this.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to the other side where it's nice and sunny and beautiful. The storm will pass. And that's a lesson that is difficult to really keep focus on, but that's one of the goals I have in my life every day. Whenever I encounter something where I'm like, like picking apart this valve on Sparrow with the head and all that, and chipping out all the calcified urine, essentially.
Why didn't you call Roto-Rooter?
Because, man, that would
flush
cost
all your
money.
troubles down the drain.
I could do it so easy. All right, so Murph, can you set us up a little bit? This all took place this summer.
Yeah, I think it was July. I'm not
Okay.
sure. It was really warm out. But, I went to a stock car race down in Wiscasset, Maine. It's probably about 30 miles to the southwest of here.
What's the big famous store down there? Big Al's?
Big Al's.
Big
yeah.
Al's.
Big
Yeah,
Al's closed now. But anyway, yeah, it's a candy store now, but he's got Big Al fireworks. Red's Eats in Wiscasset. That's a big lobster roll place. Yeah. But anyway, I went down to this big stock car race. It was called the Boss Hog 150. And my buddy's son, Silas Ripley, races. He's 16 years old.
Really?
His dad is Darren. I went to school with Darren, and we was buddies. And he's helping his son into the stock car thing, future. He's doing good, real good. He's tearing it up, doing real well. So I went down to this race called the Boss Hog 150, and we're getting ready to go in, and we stop at one last convenience store before we go. And I said to my buddy, Bill, here's $5. Can you run in and grab me 4 Fireball nips?
Those are essential.
Keep your
Just adjust this mic real quick. There we go. Well, Murph's popular guy. We got incoming. Oh, we're doing a podcast. It won't take too long, though.
All right, where was I?
Bill. You were talking to Bill.
Yeah. So I told Bill, here's $5. Go give me 4 Fireball nips. He says, no, Murph, I got you. Keep your money. She comes out with a bucket of them. And a bucket consists of 20 of them.
And where this is said bucket over here?
Right there. See?
My goodness,
Called
that's
a party
large.
bucket.
That's large. Easily a 2-gallon bucket.
So he comes out of the store. I said, Bill, what's this? He goes, I got you a bucket, Murph. I goes, all I wanted was 4. He says, well, don't drink all of them. He says, just save 16 of them. I said, save 16 of them?
Does Bill not know who you are?
Oh, he knows. He likes it. He thinks it's funny when I get out of it. So anyway, he says, yeah, save 16 of them. I thought, man, that's like buying a kid a Nintendo thing for Christmas and say, just play it one time, one game. That's it.
You can only eat one chip.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, we make our way to the track, and I've had a few, and, had a few more. And the girl I was with, Krista, she needed some ice. So I went to the doughboy stand there, and I go, hey, bud, can I buy a cup of ice? He says, sure. I go, how about $1? Yeah. So I got a cup of ice, Pepsi cup.
I feel like you got a little gouged on that. Ice, $1.
But hey, the guy's trying to make money,
Okay.
I understand.
I digress.
That's no big deal. So I got a Pepsi cup now, and I got a pocket full of nips. So I dump all the nips in my Pepsi cup.
Now, how many? Now, when you say nips, that's a single shooter.
Yeah, like airplane things.
And these are full strength Fireball, not the ones they sell in the
66.6 proof.
Oh, Lord Almighty. Gotcha.
That
okay.
should be a
So you
sign
get the devil's inside.
So anyway, we're in the track, and my driver's house, Ripley's out there. It's called hot laps, before the race, and they're out there tuning them in, getting them warmed up, setting it, make sure everything's good. And he's going by guys. He's going inside. He's going outside. He's ripping it hard. He's killing it. And I stand up, and I take my hat off, and I start, going like a helicopter with it and getting all excited. And this guy behind me, about 7 rows back, says, hey, you in the Silas Ripley Racer shirt, sit down.
Oh, Lord.
So I turn around. I says, who, me? He goes, yeah, you, sit down. I go, guy, sit down. You're 7 rows behind me. You can see it ain't even racing yet. It's just warm-ups, guy. He goes, yeah, you Ripley Racing fan. He started dissing my driver. And I'm like, guy, shut up, guy. And then I say the other few choice words, and we had a little argument. We had like 7 guys with him, all wearing their driver's shirt.
Well, and who's around you at this point? Who's on your team?
The people that I went with.
Okay, so you got Krista and Bob,
Bill and Dee. Yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
And what are they doing at this point?
Oh, they're just kind of saying, oh, God.
They're like, oh, here goes Murph again.
Yeah. So we got a little confrontation. No punches are thrown. Asked him, I said, what are you going to do, cry about it, you little virgin? And I walked off. So I get halfway across the yard.
Can I interrupt now? Why was that the choice insult there?
Because I kind of kept it clean,
Nice. Kids around?
Yeah.
No profanity. I like that.
Mommy, he just called my daddy a virgin.
What's a Virginia?
So anyway, I walk off, When I left, they all this 8, 9 guys, they all got up, cheered. They started cheering. Yeah, he's leaving. Yeah.
Oh, so you just took off. You were like, I'm going to take the high road.
It takes a better man to walk away.
I'll tell you what. Been trying to teach my brother Sven that for years.
Yeah. So anyway, I get halfway across the yard there where they got all the cars. It's a big place. And cop says, you got to leave. And I said, I got to leave. He said, yeah, you're being confrontational with somebody. And I'm confrontational guy. He started it. And he's like, no, we've had numerous complaints. I go, yeah, all 7 guys at whatever. So I had to leave. Cops right there with me and escorted me out.
So they grabbed you because you were already out of the stands at that point.
Oh, yeah.
They found you.
Yeah, they found me. I had this yellow Red Sox hat on. I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever seen another yellow Red Sox hat.
No, I was going to say that's pretty unusual.
The girl I was with says, Murph, I could see you like 200 yards away with a yellow hat. So I kind of stand out.
Lesson number 1.
I don't blend in very well.
Yeah, you've got to blend in.
Maybe if I had a Dale Earnhardt hat on, I probably got away with it.
Nobody would have ever known, yeah. They'd be like, what guy?
Right. So anyway, I leave, and all's good, and I'm fast. I'm boiling mad. I walk around the perimeter, the fence line.
So, yeah, you got escorted out, and you're just outside the fence, and they basically say, have a good day, sir. You're not allowed back in. But there's no arrest. There's no nothing.
Nothing. Just leave, Murph. Just go. So I did.
Is it safe to say that at this point, are you already a little bit intoxicated?
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, I was probably a 6.8.
Okay, all right, gotcha. So they've just thrust you out into the public eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm walking around the fence perimeter there, and I come across this guy sitting in the back of his pickup truck in a lawn chair.
Yeah.
I go, how you doing, buddy? He goes, I'm doing good. How you doing? Well, it's kind of a long story. He says, you want a beer? I said, howdy doody, got wooden balls? Of course I want a beer. So he gave me a beer. And, we're sitting there talking. We're talking about racing, old drivers. He's been following the sport for a while, as I have. I like local Maine racing. I've been following for a while here and there. And we have another beer, and they start playing the national anthem before the big race, before the Boss Hog 150. And that guy in the pickup truck says, well, that's my key to go inside now. He says, I only go in when they start the big race. All right, buddy. He goes, hey, you want another beer? Yeah, sure. I want another beer. So he takes off, gives me another beer, and I drink the beer. And I'm thinking, man, if I turn my shirt inside out and my hat inside out, and they're selling Boss Hog 150 shirts inside, because when I was in there, I saw these red shirts for sale.
All right, for those at home, Murf has just turned his yellow Boston
Do I look any different?
hat inside out, and no, you do not. You kind of look like a New York bike delivery guy, but yes.
I still got my bracelet on that says that I paid to get in. They never took that away from me. So I went right through.
Their mistake.
I went through
there.
a different gate.
Right.
I went through a different gate. And I go down to the main grandstand. Underneath the grandstand, they got like a little souvenir thing. They had these red T-shirts, Boss Hog 150 shirts. I go out, buy one of them, put it over my shirt. They'll never know. So I'm standing in line, and a cop comes up. He says, hold it right there. I go, who, me? He goes, yeah, you. So I just kicked you out of here about 45 minutes ago, I think. I go, well, you did. He goes, wow, now you're in real trouble.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah. So he escorts me out. No handcuffs, no nothing. Escorts me out, and he goes, yeah, I got the guy right here in the Ripley shirt, yellow Red Sox hat. Yeah, I got him here again. He's come back in. So his protege, his partner, pulls up in a squad car.
Yeah.
Like a SUV thing. They put me in the back of it. No handcuffs on. Had my phone on me still. So I had this bright idea. I might as well TikTok this.
Yeah. Was that a TikTok live?
No, just
for posterity.
I might have done a 10-minute one or something, but I don't think it took that long. So they write me up a summons for trespassing after being told to leave, trespassing.
But you were technically let back in by an official.
They didn't know.
Okay, all right.
The national anthem just got done. The cars are...
Well, I guess, you knew you weren't supposed to be in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but at this point, the copious amounts of Fireball and the extra couple of beers.
Yeah, natural lights. They were at
4.5, man.
I wet my whistle. So anyway,
hydrate.
The guy escorts me out. I get in the back of a cruiser, and I'm thinking, oh, fuck, They never put handcuffs on me. So he takes me out of Wiscasset. He takes me across the Wiscasset Bridge, heading north to where I'm from, and drops me off right after the bridge. He goes, don't you walk back to that track. I go, I ain't walking back to the track.
That's a long bridge.
Yeah, a long ways out of there. That's probably 8 or 9 mile walk to get back in there. So I didn't. So I'm sitting there. I'm about down to 3 cigarettes. My phone's on about 8%.
Oh, no.
I'm
down and
calling
out
the girl
on the side of the road?
Yeah, on the side of the road.
Oh, no.
So I'm waiting for him. He goes, my buddy Bill goes, where are you, Murph? I go, I'm right on Route 1, right after Wiscasset Bridge. I'm going to stand right by, the northbound lane. You won't miss me. All right, I'll be looking for you. So I'm waiting. I see a whole bunch of yellow, black-eyed daisies. I pick a bunch of them for the girl I went with. I kind of let down because I got thrown out of the race. And I see this DOT construction sign saying Monday morning, road construction, 6 a.m. So I sit right on that. And here they come, sure enough. Here I am with my flowers in my hand, and they're all laughing. Yeah, you missed the hell of the race, Murph. My driver led for a little while, and he got bumped in at the end. He ended up finishing third. Then they stripped him of that because I guess he had illegal shocks on or something like that.
Oh, jeez.
But anyways.
The plot thickens.
Yeah. So anyway, I got to go to court on November 13th on a Thursday morning at 8:30 in the morning in Wiscasset, Maine. Up the stairs of shame to go see the judge.
The stairs of shame.
Because I might miss a day of hall.
Oh, true.
Definitely gonna have to pay somebody to drive me down there because I don't have a vehicle or a license. Unbelievably, right? My good buddy Pete Beal said he'd give me a ride. He's reliable. He's gonna give me a ride down. So anyway, I guess that's that. Yeah, I guess that's it.
In a nutshell. Okay, so my one question is, what was the reaction to the lovely flowers that you picked?
Oh, she laughed. She loved them.
I'll bet she did.
Them. Yeah.
See, that to me shows the exact type of person you are. Even in that state, in that situation, you're thinking about somebody else.
Right. Well, them flowers are right there beside the road. They're beautiful things.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm surprised. A part of me was thinking, oh man, I hope these flowers aren't like, the state flower and you picked them and then another cop rolls up and says, yeah, those are illegal and they take you right to jail. All right, so lessons learned. What do we got?
Well, a bucket of Fireball's not the way to roll.
Yes, correct.
And I don't know. This yellow hat, Krista said it's got something wrong with it. It's got evil in it.
It's got evil in it, and yet you still are wearing it to this day.
Yeah.
So blend in. That's a good one.
Yeah.
What other lessons are to be pulled from this lovely adventure that you may have had?
Try to mess with the police department.
Well, I don't think you ever really messed with them. I mean, when I looked at the TikTok video,
they were laughing.
They were definitely enjoying your company.
There was a comment I made, and he said, if you can't make it on November 13th for a medical reason, I said, I'm going to have a... Can't even remember the word I used now. But anyway. And I said and he started explaining more. I go, it's kind of frugal.
Yeah, you were saying frugal. I think he might have corrected you on that. I don't know if you know what that means.
Oh, yeah. I'm TikToking them. They're like, wow, what are we on?
I think you meant futile.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, it happens.
14 Fireballs in right now.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, maybe 12.
Well, and that stuff does sneak up on you. There's a lot of sugar in it, so it kind of gives you this this little pep. But then, the whiskey that's in it also comes and creeps in, and it's kind of slow acting, Well,
creeps up on you.
That is an incredible tale. And, hopefully.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully everything goes all right and the justice system does take pity on you. And doesn't try and slap you with 90 days in a federal pen.
I got it.
Like you said, busting rocks up north.
Yeah.
You got a pretty clean bill.
I'm going to tell the judge, man, since that day, I've been going to AA. I've been doing the right thing, going to meetings. I've learned my lesson.
Well, hopefully he doesn't listen to this podcast.
I hope he's not.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I heard your podcast.
I heard your podcast with that sailing into Oblivia guy. Jeez.
Band of misfit vagabonds.
Yeah, well, true. Well, I don't know.
I'm going to go and say, I was in the wrong. I'm guilty. Sorry about that.
That's the way to go,
Can I
think.
go back next year?
See, that's the fine line. Do you want to use a little comedy because you're so charming as just a regular human being? And obviously that worked on the police officers that had to apprehend you. But when it comes down to the judicial system, I don't know. I mean, I compare them to coming into customs at another country. I've seen captains that I've been the first mate on the boat go in there and try and be all kind of funny guy. And then I've also seen our boat get strip searched down because they were in no mood.
Should I wear the yellow Red Sox hat day of court? I know I can't wear my hat in court.
No, you definitely cannot. You want to dress as nice. Do you have a tie?
I'm in a sweater like this.
If you got, have you been to
a tie guy? Ties.
Yeah, I suppose
you don't have to wear a tie.
Nah, I suppose you don't want to try and present yourself as anything else than who you are. You want to be clean. You want to look nice. You don't want to go overboard.
Like I am right now.
If you show up in some $2,000 Hugo Boss suit, I think they might be like,
I went to court one day years ago, and a guy showed up in a leather vest and dungarees are all ripped up, and he didn't have a shirt on. He just had a leather vest. The judge said he's going to hold him in contempt of court. He showed up late. And
Oh, really?
vest. I never did see how that panned out. But.
Well, here the question I have is when you're on your way down there and you stop at a gas station, are you going to be like, Pete, can you get me a couple of fireballs?
I'm gonna
Just to calm the nerves?
on the way home.
On the way home. There we go. Oh, man. All right.
Just 4 of them, though.
Oh, it doesn't get any better, man. Well, I know these situations, I'm making a bit of light of it, but obviously.
Well, if you didn't like me, you wouldn't make light of it. It's a sign of flattery, sign of respect.
Oh, definitely.
If you didn't like me, you'd say, big deal, man. Who cares? You picky, whatever.
No,
But you like
know.
me, so you want to share. You want me to share my part of my life with you.
Yeah, well, because like I said in the beginning, man, somebody who lives life to the fullest. I mean, I rarely come across people that are really aware of the fact that we've got this sliver of time that we're on this planet, and when we wake up and we are still alive, we want to utilize this day and focus on it, and let's just do it, and let's have some fun. And obviously sometimes you got to forego the copious amounts of alcohol to make sure we're a sensible human being. But your head's in the right space, my friend. You're an inspiration. The Oracle.
Yeah, I think they're going to build a statue of me down in Wisconsin, I think. Out of granite.
Yeah, when they have to decide between remaking the old schooners that used to sit there and a towering statue of Murf.
Oh, I'm thinking about 10 feet tall.
I love it.
With my Red Sox hat on.
Nothing could be better. Well, thank you for so honestly sharing this. I'm sure my listeners, who I love, they're absolutely fabulous, will enjoy this tale as well.
Yeah, one more shout out to Silas Ripley Racing 09. They are ripping it up. This kid's 16 years old, and he's finishing. He's not really won a lot of races, but he's finishing 3rd, 4th, 5th every week and not staving his car up. He's a young gun. He's going to go places.
Well, I mean, if he's just gotten his driver's license, too.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
He's young.
That's unbelievable.
Time is on his side.
Yeah. All right. You heard it here, folks. Thank you so much, Thomas Murphy. I'll put the links in the description, obviously, for his social media so you can follow him. His weather reports are very famous up here in Maine. Every once in a while, I get to do a guest appearance. Love it. And I love you, brother. Just going to say that. I'm going to say that
to dig a little bit to find that. Oh, you're going to link it so they'll be able to see it. But
yeah, we'll link it. We'll get all the stuff in there. All right, my friend. Well,
that's it.
We better let everybody else in. Yep.
All right.
Till next time. We'll do another one before I leave.
Peace out. Make love, not war. God bless America. Bye now.